Ladies and gentlemen, it is currently, what time is it? 1:30 in the morning, exactly, on the dot. I cannot reach my full potential because my mother is sleeping, and I'd rather not get an ass whooping. It is going to be very hard to do a rant under these conditions. But is that going to stop me?
Carlos? Come in.
Nope.
Carlos?
Resident Evil. The final chapter. Thank Christ. Thank Christ it is the final chapter. Man, you want to talk about a way to royally fuck your franchise. Dude, I've never seen such disrespect for a fucking franchise, probably in my life. This movie's fucking terrible. Oh, this movie's fucking terrible, dude. It's so bad, my sister doesn't like this. And she loves every single one of these movies except Extinction, because Extinction is boring. She loves every single one of these. Afterlife, I think, is her favorite, if I remember correctly. I'm sorry, Eileen, if you're listening to this. I don't remember. So, but yeah, this movie is fucking terrible. This movie doesn't respect this fan base. Dude, you have die-hard fans of this franchise who have stuck by this franchise no matter how bad they are. It's like the people who love Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th movie's good? No, but we love them anyway. Most of them. I'm looking at you, Jason X. And goes to hell, Jason X. But you have people that have stood by this franchise loyally for I don't even know how many years. 17 years. Believe it or not, this franchise went for 17 years. Because it started, oh no, 15 years. Because the first one came out in 2002, I think. But yeah, you've had people who have stood by your franchise for 15 years. That's longer than the MCU, I think. Yeah, because Endgame was... That's 11 years. Moving on. You had people who sat here and defended your movies, and this is how you treat them? This is how you treat them? This is like if you're in a marriage for 15 years, right? And then one day randomly you say, listen, babe, I'm not gonna lie, this ain't working, bro. I gotta go my own way. After 15 years. You just dump her right like that. Babe, I want a divorce. Can we talk this out? Nope, sorry. Not gonna happen. Just like that. That's what this movie is like. In the first 30 seconds of this movie, or not even first 30 seconds, in like the first 5 minutes of this movie, I said what? So basically in this movie, what it says is that, the Red Queen, you know how in Resident Evil Apocalypse, they said, oh yeah, the professor's, or the scientist's little girl was based off the Red Queen because she was dying and she was handicapped? Yeah, this movie says no, fuck that. The Red Queen was actually based off Alice.
Yeah, what's up?
What? We didn't make it. The train derailed.
What?
Was anyone hurt?
Everybody's dead.
Then...
Nikolai left us to die.
I don't even remember what happens in this movie, if I'm being honest.
Fuck.
I remember Isaacs is there.
It's back!
He's cool.
Jill, what happened? Jill, come in!
Isaacs is cool. I gotta skip this cutscene because it's too fucking loud. Isaacs is cool. Again. Isaacs is like the best parts of these movies. He's like Ewan McGregor in Star Wars. He's tolerable. He's fun to watch. Other than that, let me lower this because this is a whole boss fight. Yeah. Other than that, who was memorable in these movies? Mila Jovovich is fucking terrible. She's fucking terrible. She's fucking terrible. She is like a robot in these movies. An actual robot. Ali Larder is okay as Claire. They give her nothing to do though.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's like just Ruby Rose is in this movie for what? I don't know. Believe it or not, I'm surprised Ruby Rose wasn't in this franchise before this. Cause she seems like the perfect fit for this role, franchise. But yeah, I really should not be doing a review during a boss fight, but realistically, I don't care. This movie sucks. This movie sucks. This movie is absolutely dog shit. There is nothing good in this movie. Nothing. The storyline makes no sense. Oh yeah, you remember how in my Resident Evil Retribution review, I said, oh, that, the ending left off, like, in an interesting way? This movie, Mr. Anderson, there, I'll do it, just to be nice. But Mr. Paul W.S. Anderson says, oh, you wanted to see them fight? You wanted to see them fight? Nah, bro. Nah, you wanted to see them fight? You wanted to see them fight? The zombies in the apocalypse? Nah, bro. What you really wanted to see is Alice go back to Raccoon City and fight a bunch of monsters. That's what you wanted to see. That's what you wanted to see, right? And you wanted to see Alice fight, of which you can't see Alice fight. Why? Why can't you see her fight, you ask? Because the action sequences in this movie are some of the worst action sequences ever put to cinema. The median shot length is less than a second. There was one shot, I wish I could show it to you guys. There was one shot in this movie where it cuts back and forth between Alice shooting at like a Resident Evil monster and it cuts back between the monster and her. There were 30 cuts. I'm not even joking. If you have me on Instagram, you can go on my profile, right, and check the highlights, like my highlights, because I reviewed I was like posting them on my story. You can see the scene that I'm talking about. The median shot length is less than 1 second. There were 30 cuts in that one shot. I swear to God. I could not believe what I was watching. It is mind-blowing. Who edited this movie? Who? What editing? There's no editing in this movie. There's none. None. There's zero editing. Zero. I'm actually shocked that this movie was released the way it was. I'm serious. I am seriously just like Sony. You can make good movies. Why was this released the way it was? Can somebody answer me that question? You don't give a shit about any of the characters. The special effects are god awful. This bioweapon, Nemesis right here looks better than anything in that movie.
Stop it in its tracks.
It's fucking terrible. It is terrible. This is like actually terrible. I couldn't believe what I was watching. This movie was so bad. Me and my sister were marathoning through these movies, right? We watched the first 5 in one day. This movie was so bad, I turned it off. I was like, I am not finishing that. No way. It was like 1 in the morning. This movie is so boring and so mind-numbing to sit through. I couldn't. I could not take it. I couldn't take it. The editing in this movie actually hurts your eyes. It just hurts your eyes. It actually just hurts your eyes. Because you're just, it's just a bunch of cut. It's just, the editing is so bad.
It's too hard to hit while it's moving.
It is so bad. I cannot believe that this fucking movie was made the way it was. I am speechless. I was legit speechless watching this movie. Wow.
You're about to take a nasty fall.
I couldn't believe it. I like legit just could not believe that this movie was released the way it was. It was shown in theaters. It was fucking greenlit by Sony. And people in the editing room said, yep, this is good. This is good. There's nothing wrong with that scene. 30 cuts in an action scene? Nah, bro. The jump scares in this movie are fucking terrible. Which is ironic because of my next video that I'm doing with Evan. But the jump scares in this movie are fucking terrible. There's a jump scare like every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds.
Right? Let's do this. Suck it!
Jill is a badass. The jump scares are fucking terrible. They're terrible. They're terrible. I don't remember the twist in this movie.
You still there?
I don't. I remember it being really stupid and royally fucking the franchise. I don't give a shit. This movie fucking sucks. I'm done talking about this. This movie is an Obama fucking nation. And I don't even give a shit about this franchise that much, but the fact that they... Look, this. You see this? You see this? That represents Final Chapter. An abomination. Fuck this movie. Fuck this movie. I don't even give a shit about this franchise like that. I don't. But the fact that you literally come out and just royally give the middle finger to your fans who have stood by you for as long as they have and just royally say fuck continuity, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Fuck you, Paul W.S. Anderson. Fuck you. You are on the level of Michael Bay in terms of saying fuck continuity and fuck my fans. As far as I'm concerned, you are one of the worst directors working. You are in the same category as Jason Blum, as one of the worst people working in Hollywood. You should be fucking embarrassed that anyone is giving you, how Sony is giving you any more work, let alone another video game property to ruin. You should be fucking embarrassed. You should be embarrassed that you're getting any money from anybody. You should be embarrassed that you have fans who stand by you, who stood by you. Because even fans of this franchise said, fuck this movie. Fuck you. This movie gets nothing. You see this? Look. Look. Oops. Well, he has ammo there. Look. Nothing. This movie gets nothing. 0 out of 10. 0. 0. This movie gets nothing. Fuck this movie. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the Resident Evil franchise. I mean, I don't enjoy this fucking franchise, and fuck this movie, but I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me review these. I wasn't even gonna do these, to be honest, but you know what, I figured it's October, and instead of me reviewing the Halloween movies, I'll just do this instead, because it'll be fun. Thank you guys so much. Look out for my next video, which is gonna be a good one. Me and Evan will be talking about a very sensitive topic to me and him. But thank you guys so much. Please leave a like and subscribe, and stay safe out there. See ya.